y'all, Fossum here again, continuing our dialogue about fear. And let me ask you something. Has fear ever held you back from anything? It might be a business type thing, maybe sales, something like that. That's a big one. Maybe a relationship type thing. Maybe just trying something new. Has fear ever held you back from anything? If so, I got some great news for you here. It's not real. Now here's what I mean. We picture it all as real, right? Before we get going, before we take that first step, we visualize all these things that could go wrong as things that will go wrong. They're going to hate us. They're going to shut us down. I'll die. I'll be chased by a bear. Again, yeah, it's happened. All these things that could go wrong. Now here's the funny thing about that. We need to see fear as an acronym. False experiences appearing real. Let me say that again. False experiences appearing real. F-E-A-R, fear. Because usually it's not what we envisioned at all. Let me tell you a story. So I was out camping on top of the mountain in the middle of absolutely nowhere. I'm surrounded by nothing, like 270-degree view of nothing but snow-covered mountain ranges all around me. It was amazing. Okay, it gets dark, I've got my fire going. I've got my two dogs with me because they're kind of my early warning device out there in the wilderness. And one of them they're both big dogs. They're not little chihuahuas. Okay, one of them is a rescue, mostly golden retriever. The other one is a pit bull mix. Okay, so pretty tough, pretty aggressive dog. And I'm sitting there, I'm enjoying the time, and all of a sudden both dogs alert at something out there. Now that's okay, that's what they're there for. But here's the problem. This time they climbed under my chair. They fought for space under my chair. They're not supposed to do that. That tells me obviously something's out there and it's something scary. Now I got two choices. I can sit there and cower by my fire and wait for them to come eat me, or I can go see what it is. All I've got with me is my dinky little headlamp. That's all I've got. And I go stepping out there into the darkness, kind of looking around, not sure what I'd find. And then all of a sudden, boom, I got two eyes looking back at me. Now understand, again, I've been chased by a bear. I've been surrounded by wolves before. I've been tracked by mountain lions, well, more times than I know, because you don't usually see them. Okay, so the danger's real. And you always feel like maybe something's watching you, but then when you see eyes looking back at you, it's a whole different level. Now, I can't see what the animal is yet, though. I got to find out. So I take another step, my little dinky light. But understand, at that point, I've got with me, I always have a 6-shooter with me. That's what I choose to carry out there by myself. It's a 44. It's a pretty good gun. And at that point, it's time to unclick it, the holster. I go walk out there a little further. There's another set of eyes looking at me. There's two of them. Okay, now it's time to pull the gun out of its holster. I'm walking further, and I'm just hoping those set of eyes are going to run, and I don't see any more. I was disappointed on both counts. There's another set of eyes. Hammer back, and another set of eyes. Ready position, and another set of eyes. I've got 5 sets of eyes surrounding me right now, and I'm there with my gun and my tiny little flashlight. Now I got 2 choices right now. Number 1 is get back there to my fire, right? Here's the problem with that. Going back to your comfort zone, that's where people in dreams go to die. Because if you back down from your fears, they gain power over you. If you run away from a predator, what do you become? You become prey. Make no mistake, fear is a predator. If you back down, you give it power. So I didn't have 2 choices in my mind. I had 1 choice. Now here's the problem. I went stepping out further, and right at that point, my gun decides to malfunction because it starts vibrating. Now, I'm pretty sure it was the gun. It wasn't me shaking. I'm sure it was the gun, but I go stepping out further, and I go stepping out further, and stepping out further, and then I go far enough, and I can see the animal behind the eyes, and I was surrounded by a pack of deer. A pack of deer. That's all it was. There was deer out there grazing. What were they going to do to me? Eat my salad? No, I'm just joking. I didn't have no salad. But that's the deal. False experiences appearing real. I saw me surrounded by a pack of wolves. I don't know, a den of mountain lion. That's what I saw, and it was deer. But most of the time, our fear really isn't wolves. It's just deer. We give it the power of being wolves, but we give it that power until we see it for what it really is. It can't harm us. It can't hurt us at all unless we let it. And the only way it can hurt us is if it sends us back to that comfort zone where we and our dreams go to die. So what I want you to take out of this one is get out there. Become the predator of your fears. Turn them into prey. Switch that dialogue around in your head. Switch it around, and you can have power over them.